Oh, yeah. Stay down even when we not enough. No way, never break up. On God, they could only try to keep up. Let it right when I usually would have rolled out. I know you're grateful that I stayed down. We need a path in the past, that's all done now. Like that we stay down. Stop the tree. Every inch of our skin is the blueprint of the. They act like they forgive us from mine. Be my right. Oh, God. Oh, God. No way, never taste that. No way, never break that. All nights we're gonna slow. Oh, yeah. Stay down, even when we not ready. No way, never break that. Oh, God, they can only try to keep up.
Bring me a cough drop, please. Yep, just bring me 2 cough drops. Y'all know what? I really, really miss y'all. I miss y'all so much. But I'm down right now. I'm seriously down right now. I want to laugh so bad, but it hurts to laugh. I'm really trying to kick this flu crap, y'all. I'm having a hard time doing so. But I really, really miss y'all. I miss y'all. I miss y'all laughter. I really miss seeing all of y'all in one settings like this. I really do. Um, I can't stop the tearing in my eyes. My eyes run all day. Having a hard time struggling with a cough, a hard time struggling with a lot of cold in my chest right now. Fever goes up and down. So I'll have a little strength here and there, and then it kind of tapers back off to where I have no strength. But I know I'm getting better. It's just taking me some time. Tonight, I do have some bourbon, some Jim Beam or whoever that is. So I did stop and get some bourbon. So my daughter's about to make me hot hottie toddy or whatever she says it's called, so we can see if the bourbon or whatever it is will help me sweat all of this out. But I am exhausted from medication and everything that everybody has recommended, but I guess it's running its course on me, y'all. So my mom wants to come up, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. I'll get enough strength, to get up and go to work. You know how that shower, that hot shower gives you that little strength. I'm breathing in steam, stuff like that. So I'm able to kind of get up and push about, the good 6 hours. And after that, the other two, I'm sitting down at work like, come on, clock, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. So if it annoys you guys, if I start coughing, forgive me because it's gonna happen. I'll try to keep as many cough drops as I can in my mouth, but we got to get through this because I wanted to bring this interesting, developing news to you guys. I've seen the whole Bookham and Sylvia showdown, and it's going to continue to go down to whatever cause that they feel that is going to satisfy themselves with their situation. I prayed on it. I kind of wish both of them would leave it alone because being in jail, developing a history, and putting stuff on people that shouldn't be put on people is just not cool. So watching them reach to a level of where they are over what I thought was just a little bit of shits and giggles towards each other after they broken up, and um that shooting, they both shooting shots back at each other. So who would have ever thought that it was going to get to really, cut a wound where feelings are hurt that much, especially in grown adults. It's sad that, they got a bunch of people out here that just can't see either one of them just walk away, and just, shoot your shots and call it a day, and you just log off of it. So there's definitely some deep cuts going on and deep feelings going on. I appreciate all of you guys, with the get well things. I'm on day 12 now with this stuff. And yeah, it's taking a toll on me. And sometimes it can take a toll on you mentally because you want to be better and you want to be doing all the things that you used to. And y'all know I miss my laughter with y'all. I miss y'all so much. I miss the laughter, but it hurts, to be laughing like that. But I try. I really do be trying to get my laughter in because that's what makes me happy, especially when, I don't take so much serious, and I don't take life for granted. But yeah, watching those two, go in like the way they doing, not only is it costing them money, it's costing a lot of other people who has, wretched and connected to them that says that they love them so much or whatever. It's costing those people money, and I don't like to see that happen. I got to keep it real with you. I don't like to see where other people open up doors, especially when a door can be closed, and because you've acquired or adhered so many friends, you I'm blunt, you put your problems on other people, and there's a whole lot of people in the world that need so much help out here, mentally and financially, but not when it's you. Listen, I'm savvy, okay? When you can see a solution to the problem, it's like, just stop. You can't stop enough to where it has to have you both needing money. You both now is reaching out for help for attorneys to fight what I think is just bullfile. And I watch it, y'all, so I fall asleep on a lot of it. And there's a lot of it that I won't click on to watch. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta mute because my baby's calling me, my other baby. So I hate to see it going on, but it's a situation that they have to resolve. And I just sit back here and watch it and, stay out the way of it. But it's really, 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 it needs to stop. Their situation needs to stop. But there's another interesting story that came about. I don't have no feelings for quite a few things for something that I had already kind of imagined, just like you guys. Y'all sit around. Y'all know when something isn't right. You get that feeling in you and you be like, oh, let me fall back. But I don't want to bring R. Kelly stuff into this, but I did and I will. And taking it back to the protesters and then leaving the protests to come to YouTube to share stories and be involved with each other. And it turns into a catastrophe where people started, verbally fighting each other to where they want to kill each other. They want to pull up on each other. They want to pull your information. They want to do this. And I kept saying, these type of people, in my opinion, was just never, never, never qualified to be of an advocate for R. Kelly. And I have to say, I'm glad that it ended with the walks or the protests for it. Because if you can sit out here and be coming at each other for nonsense the way that they do here, I cannot never imagine these people being productive and stand up, righteous people to advocate someone that large out in the celebrity world. And it just became disturbing to me. If they can't stop fighting, why would you want to go and advocate for someone who's fighting for their lives? It just made absolutely no sense to me. None. No respect, no integrity. It was so y'all seeing all what I saw. But in the news today, I can't share my screen right now because it'll I have to go all into the settings and stuff, and I'm gonna be getting off here shortly to go rest. I just wanted to really come on and tell y'all that I really do miss gathering and laughing with you guys. I miss watching the people that is not involved in back and forth and not sending people to jail, not doxing people, to sit in one chat and just laugh, even though we're kind of laughing at the stuff that's been going on, but my 4 or 5 days off work, I would click on and I'd be like, well, it's still going on. I cannot tell y'all how much I am so astounded about running my chat with shits and giggles because shits and giggles basically kept anger from me. It kept fights from going, it just kept that because I just thought it was, let's just laugh at stuff. But baby, when they went to turn up another notch with this killing and you going to jail and you live over here, I was like, well, that ain't my cup of tea, man. That's not how I live, that's just not how I live. But apparently the Boski gun is back in jail according to this paperwork that was printed in the Daily, I'm sorry, y'all, in the Herald News. Yeah, he's landed himself back in jail. I'm gonna read this article for to you guys. Most of you guys have probably already gotten hold to it, but I'm gonna read it to you because in a sense I don't find it a big shocker, but then I find it like, wow, wow, because we have so many of these people sitting out here on these screens and telling you one thing and they're this for that and you get to reading this stuff and it's like, no, this cannot be true. So it says here, a Chicago man faces now a felony charge. So not only will you probably be watching two people who are now um, looking to have attorney, help in cases. He's probably will be the third out here, bringing, his information or so, or maybe his enterprise people may start reaching out for the monies for him now. Like the YouTube is expensive. This shit is expensive. Shit. Who else gonna need an attorney? Who else gonna need, this was all supposed to have been about a simple support to people, channels and stuff like that. Not, I didn't, taking care of people' personal lifestyles. I don't know. I donate on other channels and I'm happy to do so, but I do not donate and send money to, situations where I feel that it can be rectified. You don't have to go to that level where it's going to cost people who you say you love. But anyways, charges of harassing a member of the jury, y'all. A juror. So harassing this particular juror escalated this matter to a felony. A felony. And I can recall him, sitting at sometimes and, doing the bragging that I don't have anything on my record and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. This is shocking and it's also sad and it's devastating because he as well put people behind him telling the stories like of Martin Luther King and all of your other, ancient history people who talks that and convinces you that I'm this leader and I can do this and I fought for Trayvon Martin and I did this, but this says differently. Like there's multiple personalities coming on. There's multiple personality. I was like, wait a minute, you got to be kidding me. So it says that this juror was one of the jurors who had found him guilty in his traffic stop, if in his traffic offenses. If y'all remember, he was talking about that a while back, right? And he says that he was going to be taking them, to court and blah, blah, blah. He wasn't going to pay the traffic. Y'all remember his story, right? Well, what he did was, that this was the trial that he decided to have last year. This trial took place out in Will County Courthouse in Joliet. And so let me read y'all the entire story. Yes, Shakira, a juror who sat on the juror pool while he was fighting his traffic offenses. Now, wait until you hear how he found her. He doxed this lady. He found this lady, went to her home. Come on, man. That's some scary shit. Wait till you hear how the juror feels about this and what she's going through now. This is someone who probably, got called in, you get picked, and she's coming to do her silver duty. You know, a Chicago man faces a felony charge in Will County that alleged he harassed one of the jurors who found him guilty of a minor traffic offense following a trial. On Wednesday, Christopher Gunn, 41, was taken to the Will County Jail on a charge of harassment of a juror who found him guilty of failing to carry a driver's license. Hi, man. While operating a vehicle and disobeying a stop sign in a traffic case. Minor, so minor. Get the ticket, pay the ticket, go home. I don't know if a lot of states operate like where I'm at, but up here, you lose your license if you get more, I think it's 10 infractions, 10 tickets within a year. You lose your license. Some of them are for 6 months, depending. Some of them are for a whole nother year. But here, this was just a minor traffic stop for disobeying a stop sign. So this is what he elected to take to trial. He wanted to beat this out. So when you have a person that wants to do that, they have something to prove, okay? We all know that the Boski Guns loves to throw the First Amendment right around out there. Well, let's see how that worked out. It says that Gunn was sentenced to court supervision for those traffic offenses. Gunn, who is Black, is charged with sending a message to the juror that said, just so you know, I didn't want you white explicitive on my jury. Explicitive, beep, beep. Y'all fill in the word that you chooses to use. I don't care. According to a criminal complaint. It says the message has caused mental anguish or emotional distress to the juror. To the juror. Can you imagine what this juror is going through? She receives a text message out of the blue after doing her civil duty job. She was called in. And so this shit is crazy. The juror went to the Joliet Police Department to report the harassment after serving on the juror on Gunn's case on November 15th at the Will County Courthouse, according to a petition from the prosecutors to keep Gunn detained. The juror excuse me, the juror believed the Gunn had searched for her online and through social media. Prosecutors said the juror had safety concerns because her location was also discoverable online. This is some scary shit. This some scary shit. Y'all make sure you ain't out. You literally have to, you can't even do juror. You can't be a juror. Because Gunn served as his own lawyer during trial. He was able to have access to the names of all jurors and potential jurors, prosecutors said. During the juror trial, Gunn had objected to the juror being on the jury, but the selection process was already done and he did not object to that juror beforehand, prosecutors said. Gunn claimed he did not have a fair juror selection process. As part of the argument to block Gunn's release from jail, prosecutors pointed to Gunn's criminal history, and that history includes convictions of arson in 2005 case, an unlawful use of weapon by felon in a 2007 case, court record shows. In the arson case, prosecutors said Gunn had lit a rag on fire, tossed it into his neighbor's vehicle, causing it to burn. I don't know if I'm shocked or devastated. Like, you come on, y'all. Like, some of us sitting down here, like, we walked, okay? And in a sense, no, off the front, you don't know who people are, right? You don't know who people are. But then when you find out who and what, you get down, I'm like, what? It's not like you can go down and be like, well, let me see your resume, let me see yours, let me see yours. As bad as, we probably should so that you can make sure that you're with someone, that's clean. I guess clean is the word. I don't know. But come on, man. Like he lit a rag on fire and tossed it into a neighbor's vehicle. I'm sure he has his side of the story. Maybe the neighbor did something or whatever that caused him to get upset or whatever. But this is some stuff that we usually would read about people we don't know, or you're seeing it on TV. Like, I'm caught off guard with this. With some gun case is scheduled for a detention hearing this coming. I'm gonna say alleged because it doesn't have a date with it, but it has a day and it says Monday. It's coming up here on Monday. I don't know. I don't know how people can show you one side is a good side of them. I think I might have clicked on, because I don't watch it. I don't go over it anymore. I felt like that would diffuse any situation, with him and I, because that's not what I come out here for, right? So I just stopped going. I know how to shut stuff down. I know how to close a door. You understand? It's not that serious to me. What's serious to me is what's going on right here in my private life and what I do, to live upon. That's what I do, not YouTube. YouTube, I also thought was safe to be at and meet new people, and most of you guys, I am absolutely glad that, I met you guys and can sit in a chat box and laugh and talk and share some things, with most of you that do come over here. But on a flip note about it, you really have to be extra super, super duper careful. I would have, I mean, I'm seeing him and he's saying that he's coaching a little league and He's building bikes and he's doing this but then on the other hand, you have this same person who is now sitting with a felony, a case for allegedly harassing a juror, someone who was picked and showed up to do her civil duty. And that's just not cool. That's not cool at all. It could have been your mother. It could have been your dad. It could have been your brother. It could have been your sister, your aunt, or your grandkid. You don't know. Can you? So it's scary to me. This is very, very wow. This is a wow for me. And then, they come on these microphones and they want to teach you these what they know and show you what they know and brag about what they got and things like that. But then there's another person inside of these people, and this shit is weird. This shit is so weird. But like I said, we all sit and we all watch it. I wish everybody's well on their journey, but I also thought YouTube was here for people to, you support you for $5, $3, things like that. But I don't think nobody out here deserves because a person says I love you and I love you and you might that you I have to use the word pray because you have to know the difference of praying and just being generous to someone for speaking through a microphone, and I don't, it hurts me to see it. It may not hurt a lot of you guys, but it hurts me to see it, especially, like I say, when I'm watching a situation that can easily be shut down and not depend or run to a group of people where you establish the love from and expect for them to, take care of your problem. That's just ludicrous to me. It's very ludicrous. I'm like, if you gonna be in the shit and if you gonna build the problem, then I be telling my brothers, you better have your damn money to get yourself out of it. Period. And it appears to show that a lot of these people don't have the financial means without the people coming in the chat box to get them out of the shit. I, I think that I would prefer to do my donation on a celebration. If you want $20 because you want to go to Baruba or Paris, I'm gonna put my money towards something that is memorable and happy life sharing stories, but that's just me, But I see it, and I have to be honest, I don't like it. And I be like, this is fucked up. This is terrible. And then of course, I'm like, oh, where's your real family people at, Like that. I'm used to people taking the, to the real family, go and burn out your real family pockets first, do your sisters first, and do your brothers, and go down those list of people first, and then if it's not enough, that's just my order, because that's where I'm going first. If I'm out here doing some crazy stuff. And then if I'm probably $5 or $10 short, I probably come to the chat room and I need about another dollar. But baby, the people want $5,000, honey. That's a lot of money. And that's a lot of money. But I stay out of it. And I sit back and I laugh at it and I wish them well on their journey on something that I truly believe that all they had to do was just shut the doors on it. That's it. That's all. The car situation, I think, in my opinion, was easily handled, can easily be handled. It's called a judgment. I had a situation. before, but I'd be damned if I'm about to chase somebody around and stress myself out about it. I'm gonna put this judgment on you and I'm gonna keep this judgment on you. You're gonna either go to work and I'm gonna get the money, or you will never work and you're gonna be out there hustling your butt off, stressing real hard about how you're gonna make the money. And if a person never goes to work where I can't get my money, they say put it in God's hand, right? So I'm now starting to believe that there's a lot of people out here that don't trust God's word, or you refuse to put it in God's hand. And that's devastating to me. Don't, I'm totally, just against people. We want to talk about them. We want to talk about them, but I don't see them putting it in God's hand. And that's for real. Because if God is well enough to hear your prayers, then you forgot to put that one in the prayer box and walk away and continue on living a good life and being around people that chooses to be around you and have and share that good life. So I totally don't get it. I really don't get this. I'm like, what in the hell? Now you got Booker. He ain't satisfied. He hurt. Him lost his friends. He can't move on. You know, he don't want to move on. YouTube pays good. Monetization, well, I ain't gonna say that because if you guys looked it up, hell, just to even make $600 a year off of here, you well best to believe that you need to be up in the 30 and I meant the over 100,000 views in on this damn YouTube. Y'all look it up. So since I know that the scale is so high just to make $500 or $600 unless the people are cash apping it to you. Monetization does not pay unless you are bringing in over those 100,000 of views. That's it, and that's all. So, I mean, I see the hustle, and it's what is it? What did it say? 30 million channels out here. There's 30 million. 30 million. They got more than one ways to make the money. They do. But out of the 30 million, from what I've learned, all you do is just say, hey, support the channel, subscribe, da, da, da. I don't see too many channels out of the 30 million, and I be on all culture. I don't understand Spanish like that. I be on the Spanish channel, and then I have to do the translator. I don't hear too many white channels out here that needing attorneys for this and ask. I don't see it. But I understand our culture as well. Hi, TBD. Hi, Karib. I ain't speak to half of y'all, but I didn't want to lose my breath, lose my energy until I had gotten through the story. But panhandling. She said panhandling. So, but I guess, in their favor, and I guess that's a good thing. Everybody builds up their own community and have their particular people, and so that works for them. But like I say, I wish them well. But what I'm watching is some straight buffale ass shit, and I know people will say, "Well, that's because it's not you." It does not have to be them when you really think about it. It really doesn't. But, it is what it is, I guess. Who would have ever thought that we would have come this far to, from free R. Kelly, which most of us do, because that's where I'm staying at. I that's where I choose to stay. That's where I want to stay with just a free R. Kelly. I'm not in any position to allow my mind and soul to be manipulated or acquired a particular type of feelings where, you just caught up. You can't make constructive decisions on, what to say and what to do, or you worried about what somebody's going to say about you, how they feel about you with this and that. And I'm never getting myself caught up in between none of a situation like that ever. I want my mind to always feel free, always feel free. I feel free. So, but I don't know. I wish that, they would be able. What, Miss Brown here? Oh, I didn't see her. Y'all see her? Tell her, hey, I see you, beautiful love. I see you. I see you. I see all of y'all. I miss y'all though. I miss laughing. Y'all have no idea. I miss laughing with y'all. I miss laughing with y'all. And it be some days I said, let me just click on. But then I said, no, because I'm going to fall asleep on you, or I'm going to be like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to be on here. I don't like being bored on my channel. I don't like being bored. I like laughing. This story here is a big shocker. It's like I say, it's a enterprise leader and on the microphone, strongly vocal and everything. So that story, how do y'all feel about it? And there's another thing. You can't get much of the chat involved or express much of their opinions because I get it. A lot of people don't want the feedback from this or that. And that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. You you feel restricted. And I get it, especially after reading this story. Especially after reading this story. Like what? That boy that lit a towel and burnt up a car. Good Lord. Jesus Christ. I don't know. But he's gonna fight. This is a felony. And yeah, and not, what, not only that we do things, to ourselves or things happen within ourselves, it affects your family members. And y'all know that. It can affect your family members. I can imagine this being me in this story. Do y'all know my mother would probably have a heart attack, be stressed out? Now I got to go and probably bother her income. Mama, I need about 10,000, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand that? And so when you start thinking about family, you start thinking about, no, I better not do that. Because sometimes a lot of these people out here have families that won't even come through like that or don't have it. It's if they're living on an edge, and not rich or everything. Can you imagine that? And I know as a mother, yeah, we go to bat and hell for us, but is the mother, you know, I can't imagine putting my mama own everything. She doesn't owe anything, so that wouldn't be a good example, but I'll try to use it anyway. What if she did have her, the mortgage and all? What happens if she loses that because she's trying to scrape up, $80,000 for me an attorney? I couldn't do that to my mom. I couldn't do that. And TSW, you say you think it was a bad move. He should just pay the ticket. Just pay the ticket. Absolutely. Especially for these old minor things, it's like just go away. How much is the ticket? $60, 120? Okay. Here, yes, I ran the stop sign. Yes, I did, you know. So, but Jaboski Gunn is one of those people that, likes to fight civilly, it seems to, I don't know why I can't get this video. It just won't come off. I don't know, it's stuck. I've been trying to open up the camera for the longest, but it just won't come off. Yeah, it affects the family deeply. They worry. You know, they worry, worry, worry. Oh my God, is the person okay? We saw, Sylvia's daughter, worrying. She's worried. She's missing her mom, all because of this guy, wanted to see her sit in jail. Sit in jail. There's other ways. There's mediators out here. I don't know if they know that. There's mediators. There's a whole lot of other ways to acquire help. Whole lot of ways to get help. But then the first thing that they could think about is, he thought about was, well, you're going to go to jail. You're harassing me. You said these things. You did these things. So now that this whole TPO situation, I guess, is over with, unless he's got something else up his sleeve, they have this future court date coming up that had to happen after Sylvia's release from jail. She's got to appear all over again back on that thing. People act like they be going to Chuck E. Cheese or some shit. I can't understand how. I ain't never seen the black people that I know. They ain't trying to go to court and around no jailhouses and shit. They just don't go. They just don't go. But these are the most people that I've seen, and black as our culture, that just don't mind going up to the courthouse and all other kind of, like, this shit is crazy. But um Bookham says that he needs an attorney now because Sylvia has her attorney, so he thinks that it's fair that, he roll up in there with an attorney as well. I highly suggest that he does so that it doesn't look like a shits and giggles show in the courtroom. Because um, he seems to think that, he can beat every, hearing out. So maybe he'll show back up with his phones, and then they're gonna die on him again, and then he's gonna have to leave the courtroom. That was their last court hearing. He I guess he told the judge he'll be back because his phones was dying, and he went to plug them up, but he ain't never come back. TBD, you had your surgery on the first. You're out now. That's good. Girl, I'm supposed to hit the bed. She's bed resting, listening to commentary here and there. Cannot eat for 7 weeks. Clear. Oh, you're gonna be skinny, girl. They get you some popsicles. You're gonna be skinny. So, but that's what's up in the news, y'all. It came as a big shocker to me, and I just wanted to come live and just have that little discussion with y'all. I seen Mr. Griggs on a show with Dennis Byron a couple of days ago, talking about the Fannie Willis situation. I do support Fannie Willis. I'm sorry, and I'm not a political person. I do not agree with the way those attorneys are coming at her. If the judge does decide to disqualify her, I was telling a friend of mine earlier that I don't want to hear anything about the crime rate over in that county that she was over there on. Hold on, you guys, 1 second. So, um, I don't want to hear nothing. I better not see nothing in the paper. I don't want to hear nobody online talking about how people cars are getting hijacked and all of that stuff. I just think that, thank you, Carib. I'm getting better. I'm supposed to get my bourbon on and just rest. Tomorrow I'll be resting tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't, unless there's something that I'm missing in there. I don't know the guy's name, but the black guy that was sitting on a senator committee board over there, he made a very important point, you know. It's like, well, you say that Fanny makes 200 or better annually, you know. I didn't see them point out a lot of stuff that would make Miss Merchant say that, you know, there was financial fraud, you know. I just don't, I cannot see it. I have my tablet, it's upstairs, but I was writing this stuff down and I just can't find it. Everything that they cite or they try to statue that they try to relate this stuff to, when they do period, all they do is keep bringing up when she met this guy and when she divorced this guy. I mean, when she broke up with this guy and the trips that they were taking. And she's pretty sure that they had sex over here. And you can't be pretty sure about that unless you was there. I'm also hearing a third party conversation from what's his name, Bentley or whatever. He said that he heard some of the things. He didn't say that he knew exactly. So I'm like, I don't think people are really listening. But I mean, I watched a few channels and it's, oh, Fanny this and Fanny that. What are you saying? That a person can't have emotions on a stand? Are people saying that you can't handle a strong defensive black woman? Is that what they're saying? I've watched people talk about the way that she was dressed. I saw people talked about the way she probably laid it down on Wade. I need somebody also to show me somewhere where it is against the law to say that we'll remove Wade also from the case because he was still married when he was with Fanny. Well, who gives a fuck? He ain't the only man, and I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but what I'm saying is, what in the hell does that have to do with taxpayers' money? If he wants to hide money from his wife, then his wife should have been out there looking for it. What the fuck is the attorney looking for it for? What do you care? So, and the 700,000 and he's not qualified, but that black guy on the senator committee's board over there, he was like, well, how so? Hi, stand up, hon. Hi, Bill. How so? Because he broke down Wade's whole freaking resume about he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. So what part of not being qualified for the job are you talking about? And where does it says that the district attorney can't select who she wants to select to work up underneath her? Because I'm pretty sure if it was written somewhere clearly in black and white, she probably wouldn't. And that's what Miss Murch is arguing, right? Well, she probably knew it, but it's the fact that they hid it so long until she got caught. So I understand that too. But I hope you didn't put a lot. Thank you. Ooh. I'm getting taken care of, y'all. Trying to get treated like a baby. Mm. You says that you believe Fannie will remain as the DA since the people voted her in. It should be the people have. Oh, I agree with that, Korea. I do. I agree with that. I don't know. They're mad because they done had, what is it, 5 or 6 trips taken in 6 months. They're mad about that, but that guy on the committee, boy, he really broke it down because he was like, so you say that she makes 200,000 a year, and you mean to tell me with them spending 3,000 or 4, that's a problem? And then the head lead guy on the senator board, right? He was like, he said, oh, maybe it was the black guy, because he was like, you are aware, like the taxpayers, they pay all of everything, pretty much everything for us. Oh, but hey, Ashley, it's okay that you stepped away. It's okay. So I don't know. I've been following it, when I'm waking up a little bit here and there. But man, they've been replaying it, haven't they, y'all? They be every day. It's on everybody's channel. And I get controversy. Everybody's got their opinions and speculations and this or that. But the judge says 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I watched one clickbait, right? And for the title, it was like, Fannie Willis is off the case. 800 and something thousand views. Know damn well that everybody sat here and watched the judge says he's gonna need 2 weeks. He's gonna take 2 weeks. Now, how the hell you come back with the next day talking about the judge has taken her off the case, even though I knew that, right? That she wasn't off, but I clicked on it anyway because I had to see what this person was saying. And I was like, that is not, your title is not true. 800 and some thousand views for it, dog. Mm-mm. I said, well, that's not true. So I don't know, unless you guys want to talk about something else. I am going to get ready to sign off. And so Fatty says she paying for her. She says she gave that money back. What is y'all griping about? I done paid my way. Miss Merch got a problem with it because she says, Betty says she was broke at one time, then one time she ain't, one time she got it. They just covering up the money. But if Fanny paid the money back, then how is the money missing? What she been paid it back. And then you know what, TBD? Because they said that they came up with almost 17 to $20,000 missing, right? I guess, or illegally spent. Well, they only able to add that up because she's adding up these little trips and stuff that they have taken. So what Fanny do with her $200,000 for the year? You mean tell me she ain't never spent none of her money? They not, how come they didn't pull personal financial sheets? You know what I mean? Like, if Fanny took some cash out her account, you'll be able to see that. She had to file bankruptcy because she out there, she's living large. I mean, 200,000 a year make you live large. You go do some things. You can go do some things. And there is a conflict in the story though, Shannon. The Jocelyn, what's her name? The lady friend who she leased the condo from. She says that no, she ain't never really seen them together, at a certain point at some time. But then Bentley, or whatever his name is, he said he did, or this or that. But he said in the office, right? In the office. So if they're in the office, then it means that they were probably working. There's no way he could have seen them or known how they was kissing or hugging or anything on a trip because he wasn't there on a trip with them. It's speculation. And the judge, I do believe, is going to take all of that into consideration. Like these are hearsay and speculating stories. They can't tell you what position Fannie and Wade was in or what color was the sheets or none of that stuff. Well, I know, yeah, I think I saw them holding hands. Whoop-de-damn-do. Whoop-de-damn-do. Who cares? Then I'm sitting here watching the majority of chat rooms out here really upset because, oh, he cheated on his wife or he was hiding the money. I'm pretty sure his wife should know damn well how to handle all of that. Ooh. Mm. Oh, that's hot. I'm sipping the bourbon now, y'all. It's hot, but it's good. It's sweet. It's okay. I've never had bourbon before, so, but it's mixed with some hot tea and some lemon and 2 cough drops, and it's hot. It's hot. I'm just saying, stand up. These people act like they knew exactly what was going on in the bedroom. But yet then, Shannon, you have a husband and a wife, Mr. Merchant and Mrs. Merchant. They married. When they get married, uh, and she kept saying, she'll overtalk her too. She'll never shut up, Shannon. That attorney. She's like, "Bing, bing, 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 bing." He kept saying, "Oh, can you pull the microphone together? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." It's like, oh my God. But that black senator, I wish I could play some of it for y'all, but I don't want to bore y'all. It was pretty good, Texas. Black Diamond. It was pretty good. I've been really following because I was at home, for a while. So I said, "Oh, watch this," and kind of get caught up on it. Um, a lot of people are saying, to disqualify her and all of this stuff because they think that that's gonna um have the Trump case go away. And I was like, well, where they do that at? Trump case went in front of what do you call that? The grant, not, it went in front of a superior, I guess, supreme grand juror, and then they decided that there was probable cause. Information was written up and supplied to them, and then it went in front of a grand jury. And the grand jury, Elizabeth, I'm getting better. I'm drinking some bourbon right now, highly time. The grand jury also decided, oh, okay, well, there's probable cause. I think that if any, I, I mean, I know the district attorney, and their committee, their group or whatever, had to gather all of this evidence up, all of this discovery things for a grand jury to look over. So not only if people are out here going to be upset with Fannie Willis or whoever brought this case and whomever brought this case against Trump, well, then you need to be mad at the freaking grand jury as well, because they believed it. They believed it. And you best believe there's people on the grand jury that also sat and watched the TV, listened to the news about all of this voting ballots and crazy stuff that went on. So, it's like I can't I'll get too deep involved in it, but I don't know. I don't know. And I want to ask y'all and it's when it's not your county, it's not your state, it's not your county. Sometimes you don't have that much of a worry. And I know sometimes we should worry a little bit about it because what happens over in one state in different counties can have a chain reaction or an effect on another state in another county. I call it adoption. They may like how they dealt with stuff over there, then might want to bring and move the idea over to the other state or this or that. I have watched quite a few of Fanny sit down interviews. One of them was with, I don't know if he was a pastor or something like that. It was interesting. She had the same demeanor as she was speaking to the pastor that she had on the witness stand. Same person. I mean, the same person. So now I was indecisive of thinking that that's just her, that's just her. It wasn't a performing act on the witness stand. I don't know if any of you guys caught that interview. I saw her with another sit down interview with a white man, and he was questioning her all about how she felt about the RICO. So that can be a problem for her because a lot of people don't believe in the RICO Act, like everybody is um, detained to understanding it as it was made for gangs and or prostitution or in the what's the guy name who took the white woman over across state lines and things like that. So a lot of us don't believe that the RICO should be used the way that they are choosing to use it. But that was like an hour and a half. So I watched interview and I watched that and it was quite her answers were quite interesting. So, but I was like, good luck, Georgia, because who else are you gonna have? Who else can you think to have that's gonna fight for you guys of keeping your city safe with the gangbangers or the people putting guns to your head and robbing you and things like that, or coming over to burn down a church or to shoot up a school, things like that. So I don't know. Y'all out here saying that it's not too much that, the other culture, the bright skin ain't doing too much for you. They don't care about us. They don't do this. Then you get that sister up in there with all that damn funk. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, no, bring her out. Take her out. She had an affair. She had an affair with a married man, and they took $17,000, and that was taxpayers' money, and they went over to from Brazil and over here. And I'm like, oh my God, are they kidding me right now? So, and I think that's because of Petty Paula, Miss Merchant. Miss Merchant is a Petty Paula. I don't care what y'all say. Now she's exquisite. She's smart. She's swifty. She got an answer for everything, and she seems to think that every time she answers it, she's politically correct till that darn black guy on that damn senator board. He was like, now, isn't that right? And she was, well, would you like for me to answer this question or is that a question? Miss Brown sick too. Oh my God, it is so many sick people, girl. I got like 5 people, friends and family and foes that is sick too. So I don't know if it was a bug that just hit, honey. Must have been a bad bug. So you feel better too. TBD, you get better. And anybody else out there. I know Ro was a little sick, beautiful queen. She was a little sick for a few days. So, but y'all, 11 days it is. 12, I think this, yeah, 12. I'm almost at 12. So I know I'm getting better. But I'm gonna go. I came on because I do miss y'all. I miss vibing with the group that is just clear-minded, you know, and just like to have fun. I don't want to be with no group that is sending people to jail, looking people up, doing all that crazy stuff. I want no part of you, none. That's not how I roll, and I don't want to be around people that roll with the way that you are. I would never sit and even I couldn't mod for you. I couldn't sit in your chat anymore. And after learning, what I actually now have read in this article, I'm sure you're going to hear more about it if he makes bond or whatever, come on his channel, tell his side of the story or things like that. But I I'm not gonna second guess on that. It's just you walk away. Thank you, stand up. You just like act like it don't even exist. You say the CV multi is multiplicated again. Yeah, I'm gonna pray for everyone. You absolutely right. 'Cause baby, I don't know what this was, honey. Uh-uh. Um, Monday. I'll be going in for blood work so I can make sure. Because normally when I get like this, I have to go check everything now, just to make sure. So, but y'all know me. I'm just gonna keep counting my blessings, and I give thanks to God, and I keep it moving. I'm not a big complainer, I didn't want to come on here and I didn't want to put my burdens on y'all. That's just not me. If it gets to be more than what I can handle, I can reach out. I know how to reach out to y'all. Pray for me. I know how to do all of that stuff, but I'm I fall into seclusion first. I try to figure it all out um, on my own first. I'm an introvert, and before I go bother people. And when it gets to being too much, I know how to reach out. I know how to ask, I know how to do all of that, but I try to work on me first, you know, and I'm quiet. I'm really quiet, y'all. I really am until I get on here with y'all and start acting, silly and having fun. So I love y'all so much. But once I log off of here, I have to do a lot of reading for, what I do for my job and things like that. But I'm actually really a quiet person, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm really quiet. So I don't know. Hoda been driving my car, y'all, because I'm gonna go car shopping here when it warms up a little bit more. I'm gonna get her a car so she could get the hell out of my car because she thinks she the shit in my car, y'all. I'm like, wait a minute, you doing too much. You're doing too much, but she's really a good driver. She's doing good, but I'm over here like, you really park my damn car, 'cause I don't drive my car, but since it was sitting around, and that's my last baby, it is what it is. It's a car, right? So, what else have I been doing? Teddy's good. I can tell that Teddy's kind of losing, his eyesight is not as good anymore. I ain't listen, y'all. I be looking at her. She be like, "Mom, I'm finna go to the mall." Like, in what? You say, I'm just gonna take the car, and I don't even know how to say no sometimes. I be like, "What? You just gonna take my car like that?" So I'm I be trying to act like, you know, it's okay. But under my breath, I be like, well, you ain't finna take my shit, you ain't finna drive my car. I said, you ain't finna drive my car. No, I don't know. So you been fill my tank back up. So she been filling it up and, but this is her first time. This is her first time going to the mall by herself. So I was like, no, because I don't feel like the walking and stuff like that. I did make it to get some groceries and made it get back in the house and lay down. But Teddy's getting older, y'all. So um, I have to start putting the sensor night lights along the um, rails at the floor, so when he starts walking through, he can see. I could tell when he can't see, and if I when I'm coming in through the door now, he'll start running towards me, but he'll stop. So he's waiting to either hear my footsteps, right? Especially if it's dark and I done been out and I come in, he just stands right there. So as soon as I start walking, he can hear my footsteps. So now he's coming towards me, but to he won't keep running towards straight at me in the dark like that no more. I have to literally make some footsteps. She said the car, you have lost it, that girl. I know, right? Community property. She just engaged my shit, girl. Oh shit. So it's all good. It's all good. If I have to go get another car, then I'll just go get another car. I don't want another car. I don't want another car. I don't have no car notes, honey. I wasn't planning on getting a car note for about another, probably about 5 years. I won't drive these till the wheels fall off. Hmm I will give him some hugs, girl, because y'all know I loves my Teddy. But I'm like, Teddy, are you going blind? What's going on? So he's got to get a haircut. Tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah, he has a grooming hair appointment, so I'm gonna have Dakota drop him off. Since she want to use my car, she finna do some free Ubering. I'm finna wake her butt up, go take this dog to the vet, do her just like how my dad used to do me. Cause I used to be like, Dad, can I use the car to go up to the skating rink? And girl, before I know it, he'd be like, take your sister over here. And don't forget to drop your brother off and pick this up from the store. I'd be like, what? And you know how it makes you like, man, I don't even want to use your car if I got to do all this work. But of course, that's how it works, right? Man, I was a cab driver. Just stop at the store, go do this, go do that, just to use the freaking car, man. Mm-mm. TBD says she needs some clear liquid recipes. Oh, God, TBD, that's a hard one. That's the only thing us black folks know that's clear is just soup. We only know what else clear can there aren't no recipes that's just clear liquid. You either gonna have some soup or popsicles. What else is noodle? There ain't nothing, TBD. Let me see what okay, let's ask the chat. Whole beef broth. Okay, stand up said beef broth. It's still the same thing. It's just broth. Whether it's beef or chicken, what she said that like she can get a meal out of. And she said that like she can get a meal. Okay, so name one, Ashley. Name a liquid recipe. Shannon said you're gonna have to go to the Chinese restaurant. Janet, Janet said you're gonna have to call the Chinese restaurant. Shannon, Shannon, you stereotyping, Shannon. You, so I don't know. I can't not think of. I can't think of none. I cannot. That's crazy. Spicy seafood broth with Chinese cabbage. She can't have the cabbage. She says it has to be liquid recipes. It, but she can't eat the cabbage, Ashley. She said TBD better get her IV. Girl, you're gonna need to get you some of that. What's that milk? Ensure. Drink you some Ensure. Because you're gonna be looking like an Ethiopian when you come back on your TBD gonna be over there at 95 pounds. Eat eating that stuff for 8 weeks. Girl, maybe you could have some shrimp soup. I don't know. I don't know. I go crazy. I know I go crazy, but like liquid diet, man. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Get you a box of them red, white, and blue popsicles. Mm-hmm. You say all of them comes from actual meals. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Clear grape juice. Drain the contents from the soup. Egg drop soup. Elizabeth? What the hell is that? What in the hell is egg drop soup? What is that? I ain't never in my life heard of that. I'm scared. That's scary. egg drop soup. Yeah, I'd like to see Texas Black Diamond eat some damn egg. I'd like to see her eat some egg drop soup. Texas Black Diamond. I'm gonna need you to go live when eating some egg drop soup. I want to see you do that on live. Mhm. I don't even know what it is. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the hell is that, Elizabeth? What is it? Chinese. Girl, Texas Black Diamond gonna be back on here speaking Chinese, eating some of that shit. I don't know what that is. Egg drop soup. You know what that sound like, Elizabeth? It sound like some shampoo shit. So you saying I don't know how to cook, Ashley? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying I don't know? Okay. All right, Ashley. See, because you ain't even got to call me out like that. I can cook a lot of soul food. I can do that. I can do greens. I can do all the soul food stuff. I do have a problem. Like, no, I don't. I'm not a fancy dancy cooker on, like the burgers, the quick stuff like what y'all do. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm not. I'm not into seasons like that. I just only like a little flavor to my food. You cannot put any onions in my food. There will be no tomatoes in my food. I'm very light on the salt. So when when you make your plate, yes, you may have to add some more pepper or some more of this to it because I'm not into seasons like that. I'm just not. Nope, not at all. But this back to this damn egg, what she call it, egg drop soup is popular around my town. And Shannon, let me find out you eat Texas Black Diamond. Elizabeth says that you need to try the egg drop soup. And when you do, I want to see you eating that on your live. You're going to have to do a show. I hate onions. They are disgusting. They are so nasty. Nasty. I tried them when I was 10. I'm like, I can't do onions. I can't do onions. No. I can't do tomatoes. No. No. So I am a very plain, easy, cooker. I don't, I'm not gonna do all that fancy ass stuff. I'm just not gonna do it. No. And it's my mom's fault. So when I go in the store with my mom, I'll be like, Mom, what is that? What is that vegetable, Mom? Well, what is this? My mom be like, hell if I know. Now, how my mom is a cooker. She don't even know what half of that shit is. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But you can't do the physical product or the flavor. Man, I'm still over here opening up a can of Campbell's raviolis. That's how easy my life is. That's how easy I have. Opening up a can of freaking SpaghettiOs, okay? I don't have no difficult time filling up my stomach. Mm-mm. That's what I'm over here eating. But tomorrow, I'm gonna get, I'm going to, this will tomorrow be my first day cooking, y'all, in like about 2 weeks, like really cooking in the kitchen. I have been having some oatmeal. I love oatmeal, okay? Um, I like my oatmeal. I might put some cranberries in it. I might add blueberries in it, a few of those. So I eat healthy. I get my healthy stuff on. But tomorrow I am making some baked potatoes and ribeye. So I have ribeye steaks, and I'm going to steam really good, mixed vegetables, and then make it some dinner rolls. So s- hopefully, my appetite is getting there. It's getting there. As you know it, you sick when you could go all day and ain't thought about no food, ain't ate or nothing. I've been having chicken noodle soup till I got sick of that. Oh, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all know how I am about my Burger King, right? And my Dunkin' Donuts, two of my favorite restaurants. Do y'all know Thursday, I literally stopped at Burger King, right? I got my normal, number one, no onions, no tomatoes, right? And I always get the small fry and a little Coke. Do y'all know that I had two bites off of it and I threw it out the window? It wasn't because I don't want to believe the burger wasn't good, because y'all know I love Burger King, right? But I didn't like it. I didn't I didn't have no taste. I couldn't it was like disgusting to me. And I just threw the whole burger out the window. I never would have thrown a Whopper away, but it was my body was rejecting it. It was like, I just couldn't eat nothing. Even the Coke didn't taste right to me. So I knew then I was like, yeah, I'm sick, man. I'm really bummed out right now, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back, and we bring back our laughter over here. I know these people don't like to be laughed at, but I only do so with public information that's already out here, and it is what it is. But one thing for sure, and two things for certain. For you people that sit in the background and does not think that I don't love Jesus, honey, or I'm this person, and y'all gonna keep on sitting there and believing so, because um you haven't gotten time to and taken out of your time to get to know me. Y'all know that one side of me cutting up out here through that little yearly run that I went through, and that exhausted itself. And just like I said, you have to know how to close a door. That's it. And I know how to close doors. And I really would do wish that, even though it's a little too late, because they are adamant about, Bookham's adamant about taking all of this stuff to court, right? He's adamant about it. And it sucks that they didn't know how to close the door. Just close the door. Just close the door. Also, stand up say she knows some restaurant, liquid recipes. Ooh, yeah. So, okay, TBD, you got you some help, honey. So your email gonna be flooding, but I wants to see you do the egg drop. Sound like a dance. It sound like a dance, TBD. TBD, do the egg drop. TBD, do the egg drop. I do the egg drop. Do the egg drop. Yes, I'm taking it, stand up. Definitely taking the zinc. I'm definitely taking the vitamin C. Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm taking it. Definitely. Absolutely. She said, you need to bite an onion. Ew. Ew. You trying to kill me, Harpo? No, thank you, Shannon. Mm-mm. No, thank you. No, thank you. In the meantime, y'all help TBD out, because I don't know no liquid diets other than some noodles or chicken broth and beef broth or stuff like that. So you say we need a prayer chain started. Yeah, you know what? We need to show up, because we can get that. Stand up and be counted, have her services, have her prayer. She has Bible study going on. Now, I have not been to class and I have not been over, I have not been on anybody's live. 2 days ago or so, I think I peeked in and said hello on Randa's channel. And that's pretty much entertainment that I have gotten being out here sick, right? But when I listen, y'all, stand up brings that joy. Stand up brings those lessons as well as Sir Miguel. I peeps in, I falls in his bushes. He has a word, and I don't mind going and getting a word that I know that can lift my soul, or put a smile on my face. But the same way that some of y'all come over here, it's okay to go and support, stand up you know, with her teachings over there, because sister girl be getting down, y'all. She be getting down, honey, and it be so clear, so understanding, so rejoicing, so fulfilling. Sometimes I'm waking up a little bit late, 'cause stand up, wake up too damn early on the weekends for me, and after being at work Monday through Friday, one of them days be my late sleeping day, resting. And then I'm like, oh, stand up song. So then I click in. And since she's already in the middle or close to the end of her sermon and her studies and stuff, I just kind of be quiet about it. But then if I catch her, at the beginning of her teachings over there, I'd be all into it with her, because she explains a whole lot, and Sir McWell does too, so that it is easy to understand a lot of the biblical language, her stories, and her contents, what she tells you how to find this, and she will throw a particular book at you to follow through with her. And then she's got some questions for y'all. Stand up guy, stand up be wanting homework turned in, y'all. I'd be like, I ain't do my homework stand up, but I did read it. I, oh my Lord, stand up be having some homework for you, but I wish that I could be one of the people to encourage you guys to, show up a little bit on stand up and come and support her. You ain't got to be there every Sunday. You ain't got to be there every early morning, when she's on. But she be doing the damn thing, y'all. She be doing the damn thing. So. Um, Show her a little bit of y'all support too. Cause I'm over there, come see me. You can come and see me and stand up. And also, she's got her pretty jewelry and stuff that she makes over there. So that's another sister that we can support. She be doing the damn thing. And y'all know I got mines. Y'all know I got my little jewelry set from her. She be want me to wear it, but it's so precious. And some things just ends up being a precious momentum. And it's like, no, I don't want to get it dirty. I don't want to damage it. I want to so she be like, you need to wear your jewelry. Ooh, shits and giggles. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right. Get a person above you some love. Show the person below you some love. Don't forget to show your girl Pat some love. Everybody that has fallen to the doorstep of this cold, this flu, this whatever's going on. I wish everybody healthy healing, and I'll be back. I will be back to my old self soon. So just bear with me. I appreciate you guys that are continuing to hold on to your membership, because I miss telling y'all the stories. I appreciate all my moderators that can be here and even those that cannot be here. I appreciate and I'm still grateful to have those. I'm still standing over here with one papoose. Just give me a few more days. Just give me a little bit more time. Then we can come back and start having fun. Don't forget, go and subscribe and let's support Stand Up because she's doing very well with her teachings, and so does Mr. Sir Miguel, So I gotta go rest. And APC always late to the party. I think I love her because she's just always late. She's just late, 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 late. Y'all have a good day. I'll see how I feel probably tomorrow evening. I don't know. And I may pop in. Maybe I'll send me a story or something that y'all want to talk about or something like that. Texas Black Diamond. She's gonna be doing her show on what's the name of that egg? The drop egg show. She gonna have that coming from up for y'all. So when she gets better, she gonna do a live on how to eat a drop egg soup. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see her show. So have on your notifications. Wait, no Texas Black Diamond. That's gonna be hilarious. You be in the woods chilling. Yeah, Texas Black Diamond got a show called the Eat Egg Drop Soup Show. So she's gonna be showing us how to prepare it and eat it. So turn your notifications on. I gotta go, y'all, because the coughing is not gonna it's not gonna stop. Y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good night. See, that's why I can't laugh with y'all. I tried to tell y'all. That's why I gotta go. Because I know I'll come on and start laughing and then I won't stop coughing. So bye y'all. Shut up, Shannon. Shut up. That's right. Tell them, Harlem. Hit the like button and don't forget to hit that heart on the other side, on the right side of you guys, and get those hearts going up the screen and hit the like button. Love you, Harlem. Love you, Miss Brown, Shannon, beautiful Queen, APZ, Empress, Yo Yo. I know I'm gonna miss somebody. Beauty J. I might miss them. I might miss them all, y'all, but I will holler back at you guys.